I got a cough, so hopefully I don't cough my freaking head off. But I'm excited to be here, you guys. You know, definitely if you're new, you know, definitely hats off to you for, you know, coming out and hearing our story, you know, a little bit about the product and the concept. You guys, obviously, I'm really proud of Ryan because he was really the first kid in my hometown to take this thing serious, and he actually hit the BMW level in a record time in under like 30 days, which is pretty, you know, fantastic. So we say, you know, results aren't typical, but, you know, we're not typical. So if you do what we do, you're not going to be typical, and we'll help you guys get to where you guys want to go. But I think tonight, you know, have an open mind. You know, at this point, like Nick talked about, it's not only theory, you know, it's fact. We know the economy sucks. We know the job market's terrible. Okay, there's no arguing that. Obama's on CNN every night calling this economy the next Great Depression. Raise your hand if both of your parents have so much money they don't work anymore. Okay, so all of our parents still work, right? I watched my grandpa work till he was 79 years old. So that generation, it wasn't necessarily their fault, but whatever they did didn't work. Does that make sense? Like if our parents are 55 and 60 years old in their profession, still clocking in and clocking out and clocking in and clocking out, and someone else told them when to show up to work, when to go to the bathroom, how much money they're allowed to make. Okay, obviously we have to do something different. You know, it's a different age. You know, this past weekend, like Nick talked about, man, we had 3,500 people show up to a convention. You know, convention center downtown Columbus, and the biggest theme was, you know, the industrial age is over. Now this is the connected age. I mean, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, iPhones, iPads, Uvu, Skype, iPhones. Man, it's a different world. I mean, if you're in here tonight and you're young or you're young-hearted and you literally think that you're just going to graduate with some degree and walk into some job and start making oodles of freaking money, get a nice car, have a nice house, and live the life you want to live, happily ever after, you've literally lost your entire mind. And I'm not here to, you know, scare you or inflict fear into you, but I will tell you this, it's a different world, dude. 3% of this country owns 97% of all the money, which means, with all due respect, most of our moms, dads, teachers, professors, and friends, including my family, have no idea how to make money. Chances are the person in your life coaching you how to be successful in life, first off, probably is not even successful, and second, has no idea what the hell they're talking about, okay? When it comes to basketball, you want to get good at basketball, who are you going to study? You know, me and Nick, who suck, or LeBron James? LeBron James, okay? Air average, okay? Soccer, David Beckham, right? Golf, you're going to watch Tiger Woods because he's really, really good, okay? When it comes to making money, you need to listen to someone making a lot of money. My biggest issue was from year 0 to 20, I listened to people who were broke, and that's why I was broke. And then I started listening to people in my life that had what I wanted, and then I started having, you know, things that they had, man. So today we're talking about Vemma. You guys, a health and wellness company. All it is a vehicle. It could be a bottle of Vemma. It could be a TV. It could be a freaking pair of shoes. All that is a vehicle to get you where you want to go in life. I'm not here to tell you money makes you happy, because it doesn't. Money gives you opportunities and vehicles to become happy. Because when you have money, you can retire your mom, who you love. You can retire your dad, who you love. You can have a nice car, have a nice house, you guys. You can pay off student loan debt. You can pay for your med school. You can pay for your law school. You can donate to a school in Guatemala. Whatever you want to go do in life, it takes money. People that say money is the root of all evil. It's because you don't have any. Being broke is the root of all evil, okay? Lots of my friends' parents have gotten their salaries cut from 100 grand down to 30 grand. And it's tough, man. It's tough when there's not a lot of money to go around. All we're doing here is jumping on and waking up to an opportunity that says, hey, we can team up together as young people, do something we already do literally every single day of our lives, okay, and actually get paid for it. So I grew up in Bexley, guys, on Powell Avenue. Yeah, like Nick talked about, 2 streets that way. Graduated Bexley High School from right here. I had a 2.98 GPA. In high school, I was in the slow math junior and senior year of high school. I applied to 3 schools: Oklahoma University, Indiana University, and Arizona State. Indiana told me, haha, no way. Oklahoma waitlisted me, okay, and Arizona State said, come on over. So I went out to Arizona State, okay, and it's basically like OU on the West. Like, let's go and party for, like, you know, 80 hours a day and have a lot of fun, right? All my friends went to OU. It's a great party school, okay? So that's what I did over there in Arizona. Got me in a lot of trouble, you guys. I always knew I was different. I never understand the whole mold of just, you know, well, you're going to learn this information and puke it up on an exam. You're going to get a letter grade, and then you're going to graduate, and then you have to go get a job. So to me, it was like, that just doesn't make sense to me, because everybody I know in my life, I look up to, they don't work for somebody else. They all own their own business. Like the Zuckerbergs, man, the Steve Jobses, you know, the Bill Gates, the people that had that type of lifestyle, you know, the rap videos you watch on YouTube, those dudes aren't clocking in tomorrow at 9 a.m. saying, what should I do, boss? They own their own business. They do something different. So I always thought a little bit different, okay, and I knew I was just waiting for an opportunity that I could grab a hold of and run with. So at 18, I got my real estate license. I saw a TV show, these guys making money in real estate, so I figured they could do it, I could do it. So I got in real estate, made some money with that, spent it all partying, having fun. But I learned a lot about sales, service, and dealing with people. Things most of us have never been taught at home, you know, school, and then, you know, obviously in college. And I'm not here to bachelor's education. I believe in school. My mom has a master's degree. I have a 4-year degree. My little sister's going to go to freaking law school. I believe in education, but I also believe that a professor making 50 grand a year at The Ohio State University can't teach you how to make 100 grand a year. Does that make sense? Because if he knew how to make 100 grand a year, he'd make 100 grand a year, okay? And you want to make $1 million a year, he's making 50 grand a year. He cannot teach you or educate you how to make a lot of money. They can teach you out of a textbook. They teach you to go to a library, take an Adderall, memorize information, puke it up on an exam, get a letter grade, and graduate. And oh, by the way, 56% of kids graduating college, yeah, including you Ohio State business majors, are unemployed a year from now. All my best friends graduated Ohio State, Cincinnati, OU, Purdue, IU, Kelly School of Business, man. Like, one has a good job, and the rest are like, I don't know what to do, dude. So the thing is, guys, we got to do something different, right? We just have to do something different, and Vemma can be your something different. Are we saying this is your only option? No, it's not your only option, but we think it's the best option. So I'm going to put you to Vemma. I was very skeptical. Some guy was like, yo, check this Verve thing out. Money, BMWs, we're going to get rich. I'm like, what? Okay? I'm like, no way, dude, no way, no how. Pyramid scheme, scam. I've seen these things before. I heard my mom talk about Monavi. My dad said something about Amway before. Like, I've seen these things before. I don't want to do it. So, to me, at first, I was closed-minded. So, if you're new tonight and you're skeptical, and you're like, yo, dude, I've seen this shit before, bro. Like, I get it, man, but open up your mind. Unless you have, 400 grand in your bank account, open up your mind. With all due respect, it's like you can't afford not to get this information we're sharing with you tonight, okay? So, I said no for 30 days, and then I got a phone call one day from this kid who was making 10 grand a week at 25 years old. He's like, yo, I'm 25 making 10 grand a week. I know you think what I do is a pyramid scheme, but let's meet up for 10 minutes. I'm like, dude, if you're 25 years old making 10 grand a week, I will crawl to you and meet up with you, okay? So that's what I did. I met up with him. He explained to me kind of like what Ryan and Nick talked about, man. Verve is the official energy drink of the Phoenix Suns. Nick lives in Phoenix. I live in Phoenix, guys. Okay, it's the official drink of the Phoenix Suns. That's a pretty big, credibility sponsorship, right? Number one. Number two, the company's doing over $20 million a month in sales. That's almost $1 million a day in sales of products. Okay, we'd be shut down by the government if it was some type of illegal, scheme. And number three, guys, pyramid schemes are illegal. I know a lot of people have this negative connotation about what this is a pyramid scheme. Pyramid schemes don't involve a tangible product or commodity. Okay, and it's like we sign up for something, we pay money, we receive nothing. Sign up all our friends onto something, they pay money, they receive nothing, and then transfer money from pocket to pocket to pocket to pocket, which is a money game, which is illegal. So long story short, you guys, I got involved in Vemma. There's no sign-up fees. If you're new tonight, guess what? There's no sign-up fee, no membership fee, no long-term commitment, no contracts. All that we do is we order products. So like everyone else talked about, stop drinking what? Red Bull, Rockstar, Monster, 5-Hour Energy, Gatorade, Powerade, Starbucks, Chipotle, Subway. We went to Peking Dynasty. Today was $48 for 4 people to eat, sushi. A lot of you guys spend money at the movies. A lot of you girls go shopping every other day. I don't know what you do in your life. $300 for an Xbox, dude. Point is, you have money in your life. Kids, I don't have money, dude. You have money, you spend it in the wrong areas. I really want to see what you did last Thursday, Friday, Saturday night. I want to see the activities you engaged in and the money you spent on other things that you probably could have lived without, man. So that's what I did. I got in, I looked at my Facebook and phone book, and I realized that all my friends like to make money. All my friends like to be healthy. I looked at all my friends graduating in college with great business degrees, and they're working for $36,000 a year, which I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but I didn't want to go do it, okay? Wasn't for me. And for a lot of people in this room, it's probably not for you either. So I didn't want to go do that, and I knew if I like to drink, my friends would like to drink. And if I can make money with this thing, my friends can make money with it also. So I got in it, and I invited 50 friends to my house in Arizona State. So something just like this. We call this a home event, a business meeting, a home meeting. I just call it friends hanging out, talking about, a business. Okay, that's all we do. Okay, I invited 50 friends over. 25 of my friends told me they would show up. Only 10 showed up. Out of the 10, 6 said, you're crazy or nuts. It's illegal to scam. My mom says those things don't work. My dad did research. He's a businessman. Those things don't work. Son, don't do those things, right? Those things don't, work. Okay, 4 signed up that night. And 4's turned into like 14,800 people drinking the product monthly because they love the way they feel. They love the product. It helps them on a health standpoint, you guys. And then a portion of those people were decided to make it a business, kind of like Ryan and obviously like Nick did, a 6-figure income, dude, in under a year, right? So some people see it and they're like, cool, I don't really care about the business, but I already take pills. Maybe I'll drink this stuff. It was on Dr. Oz twice. It's probably pretty healthy. I'll try it out. Or people are like, you know what, dude? I work for $10 an hour. It sucks. I grew up here. I know what we did in high school, man. Working for 8, 10, 12 bucks an hour. All my friends at Ohio State are working for 10, 12 bucks an hour, bagging groceries at the liquor store, dude. It's just not fun. And our time can be spent doing a lot more productive things than, working at a damn pizzeria, mopping tables and stuff. That's all we're trying to get at is our generation, they don't give us, for lack of other words, squat, dude. Like, oh, you're 21, you go to Ohio State, cool, here's $10 an hour, do what I tell you to do. And if you don't do it, you're fired, and I'm going to hire your friend. That's all, they don't care. Does that make sense? They don't care, man. So this is putting the power into what? Your hands. And Vemma, guess what? There's no limit on your income. You work your butt off, you can make a boatload of money. And if you sit on your butt and do nothing, you will make nothing. That's what I believe in. When America founded, 90% of people in this country were entrepreneurs. Now it's like 10%. We're dependent on everybody else, dude. People judge their whole life of what Obama is saying. It doesn't matter what he says. You control your own economy. You control your own. You control your own life, dude. When you own your own what? Businesses tonight, you got the opportunity to own your own business. So, guys, like I talked about, man, I'm not here to talk about all these kids making money, but in the car outside, we've got over 250 kids now qualified for free BMW, Mercedes-Benz, or Mini Cooper of your choice in our group. We've got 14 kids, one being obviously Nick, dude, that hit at least a six-figure income. One of the biggest stories of last year was a kid named Diego Avila out of Mason, Ohio, which is Ohio, okay, obviously. That kid went 0 to 100 grand in 11 months. Results not typical, right? The point is, dude, it works if you work. Is it the easiest thing in the world? It's not the easiest thing in the world, okay? But, once again, I asked all my friends, what else you guys going to go do? Okay, if you're smart in here, you're going to be an engineer, a teacher, a lawyer, or doctor. That's phenomenal. This can pay for your school. Student loan debt, the numbers are half the student owes money. When you graduate college, man, you have to pay that thing back. They go into your check, they take it out. But if you're like me, a normal average guy or normal average, young lady, and you're getting a business degree or a communications degree, like every other young person in this nation, unless daddy owns the company, you have to do something different. You're going to be what? You're going to be told what to do for the rest of your life, man. The average age of retirement in America is 68 years old, and you guys all just told me all your parents are still working, man. So my point is, if we do what they did, we end up like that. But this opportunity for you to make enough money to retire, your parents, and to me, that's pretty cool. So the really way it works, you guys, is this product's not sold in stores. So you cannot find Verve or Vemma or Body in any stores. Safeway, Costco, Walmart, Target, Quick Trip, Chevron, Kroger, Giant Eagle. It's not sold in any stores. People go, where's the money come from? I don't get where the money is paid out. This is where the money comes from. Every dollar Vemma makes, they pay us 50 cents, guys. Okay, there's no t-shirts, there's no billboards, there's no magazine ads, there's no YouTube commercials like Nick talked about. Why? Because we don't pay attention to that crap anymore. Okay, you fast forward every TV show, you DVR every TV show, you don't pay attention to billboards, you don't do that, man. Your friend tells you to go do something, and you're like, well, if you like, trust, and respect your friend's opinion, that means more. We go to the movie site, see a really good movie, the first thing we do is we go tell our friends about it. Now you go and see the good movie, man. The clothes we wear, because someone probably told you to go, hey, check out these new Nikes, man, they're so sick. You girls with the hairspray, this hairspray works so well, go get the new Royal hairspray. This shampoo is so bomb, go get the new shampoo. We do it all the time. Right, Steve Aoki doesn't pay me to wear this stuff. Nike doesn't pay me to wear this. Hurley doesn't pay me to wear this. You guys wear brands all day long. The funniest thing, I'm on college campuses, the last 3 years of my life doing this business, and it's like we rep Ohio State, we rep Arizona State, we rep Oregon, we rep Tennessee, and we pay them what, $30,000 a year to go to school. And it's crazy. We're promoting for everybody else. So the point is, guys, Mark Zuckerberg was one kid, one idea, one concept. This is literally Facebook with a healthy energy drink. If you don't believe me, then don't do it. Okay, we'll find somebody else. So 39 million college kids currently enrolled in America. Okay, every graduating class, half are unemployed or underemployed. I have good girlfriends that work as a bartender because they make more money as a bartender or babysitting in Scottsdale, Arizona, than they do working for Charles Schwab or J.P. Morgan. Man, to me, that's an issue, right? So, bottom line is, guys, this is working. To start your business, you order a product. There's 3 ways to get started. Okay, your friend can tell you how to do that. But if you're new tonight, somebody invite you here, not to sell you Verve or Vemma or pitch you on something. I'm not here to pitch you on some idea. All I do personally, I look for a couple people that are like, yeah, man, help me get to a 6-figure income, and then we help you do it. Why? Because we know how to do it. Someone helped me do it, and I turned the wheel and helped Nick. Nick's going to help Ryan do it, right? Ryan can help you guys do it as well. We're all human beings. We're God's highest form of creation. We don't care here. We don't care about your past. We don't care about your GPA in high school. If you graduated with freaking honors, dude, that doesn't matter, okay? All that matters is your desire to do something different. The wealthiest people in this nation, they're not even that smart. Our CEO, BK Breaker, was a high school diploma. Dude makes $1 million a month. Why? Because he had a desire to do something different. You don't have to be smart to make money. If you're in here tonight, you think you have to be smart to make money, hate to break it to you, it's not true. Right place, right time, right people. Investing in Apple in the 90s, you just had to do it, right? Getting with Zuckerberg, everyone told Zuckerberg that was a dumb idea. Facebook blew up, man. This is that next big thing. Why? Our Facebooks are different. Twitters are different. Phone books are different. Instagrams are different. You guys have friends at OU, at UC. Guys, we're open in 60 countries. I was just all over Europe doing this business. We have a huge team in Australia. We just enrolled a guy from Holland an hour ago. Who do you guys know that live in Asia? Who do you guys know that live in Australia, Mexico, Canada? Okay, it's an international company that you can tap into through your iPhone. And the best part about it is we teach you guys what to do. We're gonna take a 10-minute break, and then we're gonna train you guys on exactly what to do. Get all your questions answered, man. So when we leave for you guys can absolutely blow this in. Because guys, it's gonna get big. Ohio State's got 56,000 students doing this thing. No, not doing this thing. I go to school there, man. Tomorrow I'm going to UC. I think Nick's gonna go to OU, and then we're gonna switch. So we're completely taking over the state of Ohio, man. And if you're new tonight, you can tap into it too, because you have friends that like to make money, that like to be healthy, guys. And don't get your head wrapped around about making $11,000 a month. Evan Feemer back there is making about $6,000 a month, Ryan Young, 1,800 to 2,000 bucks a month, and I hit a level in the company at Royal Ambassador where it's $1 million a year. And I only tell you that not to impress you, to impress upon you that what we're doing is working, man. We're average, normal kids with above average dreams and goals. And you have to ask yourself tonight, if you're not happy where you are financially, what are you gonna do to change it? Well, I'm gonna work more hours. Well, I'm gonna get an internship. Cool, dude. Have fun with that. Young people want to what? I want to own a home in my 20s. You can't own a home in your 20s making 40 grand a year. It's not just going to happen like that. See, our generation thinks, right, one day we're just going to wake up in a new Bugatti. Yo, what are you going to do, man? I don't know. One day I'm just going to get rich. One day I'm just going to get rich. That's what happens. We get older, and then we get a job, we start making money, get a nice car, and we just live happily ever after. Right, well, let's look at our family's history, and let's see how well that worked for them. You have to do what? Something different. You have to step up, step out, and do something different, okay, and this can be your something different. We will literally guide you, help you the entire way there. So with that, guys, tonight I always say in the room and in the world, there's three types of people. There's people make things happen, watching things happen, and people go, what the heck just happened? Okay, so we're going to take a 10-minute break. If you're new, please get your questions answered, okay, from people in this room that already are making money, guys. It's like a big family in here, and then we're going to do a quick training and really teach you guys exactly how to build, the business. So with that, I appreciate your time. Thanks.